everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome. So today I'm going to be doing a full face of ELF cosmetics. So I'm going to be trying some old favorites, some new products, and kind of just like a mixed bag, because I think it's been a while since I've done a full face of ELF, because along the way I pick up a couple of things, but I don't think I've done a full face. So I am going to start off with primer today, and I'm going to start off with a new product. So this is their Power Grip. This is the niacinamide primer, I believe. So this is the brand new one. They also have the Power Grip one, which is the blue one, which is meant to be exactly the same as the Milk Hydro Grip, and I do really like that Power Grip. It is super nice. Like if you want your makeup to last all day, it's perfect. So I'm hoping this will do the same. So this is the mini version, because I didn't want to get the full version. I think this one was like £5, so it's basically a good like tester, just to see if you like it enough to buy the big one. I don't think they had a smaller version of the blue one, so otherwise I probably would have got that back in the day, but I just picked up the standard size. But with this one, I thought, let's give it a go, because I do really like that Power Grip one. So I'm hoping this is quite similar. I don't know what difference it's got. It's got 4% niacinamide. If someone can tell me what that does, because I have absolutely no idea. I don't think I've seen anyone review this product yet, because it's still classed as like a brand new product. So I know it's been out in the US a bit longer than it has been in the UK, but I'm just quite intrigued as to what niacinamide actually is. It must be something to do with the gripping of the product or the longevity of it. Please let me know, because I am very intrigued. So I'm gonna let that settle in for just a moment, because I do know with the first one you have to leave, oh yeah, with this one as well, you have to leave 30 seconds for it to kind of sink in before you add a product on top. So let's go on to foundation. So I've tried, I think, all of the foundation that ELF has come out with, and in my least favourite makeup of 2022 I did speak about their powder camo foundation, which I really did not like. And I saw that during, I think it was Christmas or something like that, Boxing Day, they had an up to like 60% off sale. So I decided to pick up their Flawless Satin foundation again, after I would say about 2-3 years of kind of finishing my last one. And I really want to give this a go, because I did quite like it. I think I had the shade like porcelain or something like that, and it was like the whitest foundation ever on me, and it was part of one of my project pans that I didn't successfully do. I did a mild kind of version of a project pan, and this foundation was part of it, because I just at the time really wanted to just like use it up and kind of get over and done with. But now I've got the shade Light Ivory, so I think this is probably like the fourth shade, I think. Yeah, it's like 140 Light Ivory. So I am gonna put this on my ISO Clean palette as per usual, so I don't get any on my hands, and we're just gonna see if this is as good as I remember, because I did really like the foundation. So I'm just going to use my sponge, because I think I've just been preferring sponges recently as opposed to just a brush, depending on kind of what mood I'm in. But I'm just going to pat this on and see how this works. It's still got that strong smell to it, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but I'm sure I think if I remember rightly, it does kind of disappear after a while, so that's good. Okay, so now getting on that on everywhere. I mean, it is a medium coverage foundation, so it's not going to be like it's going to cover everything, which is pretty standard. So I am going to go back in with another product that I have used a long time ago, but I wasn't the biggest fan, but because of the sale, I think it was like £3, and I need to give it a go. So it's the 16 Hour Wear Camo Concealer in the shade Light Sand. So I remember this being a little bit too heavy for me, but I really just want to give this another go, because you know, ELF are such a great brand, and I don't know if a lot of their products have changed over the years, though I kind of doubt it on some products. But I just wanted to kind of give this another go, another shot, to see if it will help, because my skin has kind of changed a lot since, like, over the years. It's gone a lot more sensitive, and it's kind of gotten like a lot more like oily and kind of such a weird kind of concept my skin is, because it's never just like one thing, it's just a multiple of things. But you know, let's see how this works. I mean, it's probably not gonna be as amazing like completely covering all my redness, because I haven't really found anything that does it. I mean, I'm a big fan of the KVD concealer, which a lot of people are as well, because it really is like crazy full coverage. So this is still pretty decent. I mean, it's not covering up everything, but I am not going to add any more because my, you know, my base is already feeling a little bit heavy, and the smell of the e.l.f. one, I'm kind of reminiscing as to why I probably didn't pick it up as recent as I did, because of the smell. But it's not the worst smell. It could be, I mean, like what smells is like MAC foundation. Their foundation smells so bad, but this one is kind of like tolerable, I think, until I can kind of like powder everything down. So now I'm going to go in with bronzer. So I'm going in with the putty bronzer. I was going to say prutty doesn't make sense. I've used this a lot recently just because it's so easy to use, and it's so like nice and light on my skin, because I don't want a contour or bronze that's anything too heavy for me, because I know that I would just ruin it and it would look so patchy on me. So I kind of like to use something that is like the lightest shade, and I think with this foundation, because it's not too light for me, I think it would be a nice blend for me to not use anything too heavy. So I think this putty bronzer is just perfect. So now we're going to go into a new product for, well, first impressions of me trying. It's the Monochromatic Multi-Stick. So this is a well, I'm going to use this as a blush. You can also use it on the eyes, lips, cheeks, and blending with a brush or your fingertips. So I'm just going to use it as a blush today, because I just more want to use it as a blush. So this is in the shade, where's it gone? Sparkling Rose, yeah, and it's just going to be a nice deep tone. I don't want anything too heavy, so if I'm going to put it on, I'm just going to blend it out with a sponge to make it not so bad. I say that and I just completely just ruin it, but I'm just going to go in with a slight hand, and it is quite shimmery as well, so I'm not going to add too much to make myself look too crazy. I like that a lot. I just don't like multi-purpose products, because I don't like using a product that I will use on my face, on my lips and my eyes, just because I'm very cautious about like bacteria. So I don't want to use something there and then use something there. I know you should probably use like different brushes and stuff like that, but I just find that a little bit weird. So I'm just going to go in with highlighter. It's not a new highlighter, but I have a new highlighting brush that I got from their sale. I think I got this for like £1 or £2 or something like that. So it's their highlighting brush, and I'm just using their little duo. This is in the shade Lychee, and I do really like these. They're really nice for like an everyday glow, and I've hit major pan on this, so I love it so much. And the fact that these are only like £3, you cannot go wrong with these. They're not like the most amazing products ever, but if you want something nice for a couple of pounds, this brush is nice, by the way, you cannot go wrong with these. And they pick up, this is going to pick up a lot of product, but this is like super duper nice. So my face is looking super dewy. Like the past few videos that I've done, my skin is looking like super dewy, and I don't mind that at all. Like I'm starting to kind of like appreciate a dewy glow. Like it's not the right season for it, but I do quite like it a lot. So let's go into powder. So this is one that I've used quite a lot recently. It's the Halo Glow setting powder. So I'm just going to use just like my regular amount. I'm going to be quite careful because this does go everywhere. So I'm just going to take some with my brush. Now we're going to go on to eyes, and I've mentioned so many times that I love these like kind of bite-sized eyeshadow palette. So this is in the shade I Love You Latte. So this is an all matte eyeshadow palette, and these are like £4. Why can't I open it? So yeah, this is just an all matte palette, so I'm just going to use it just to kind of add a couple of shades, and then I'm going to go on top with one of their liquid eyeshadows. I have not used this in ages, so I'm hoping it's not going to separate. This is in the shade Dirty Martini. So these are just really nice like kind of graphic, like not graphic, but just like liquid eyeshadow. So I'm going to just quickly do a little eye look, and then we'll go on to the liquid eyeshadows. Okay, so that was just something really simple and quick. I'm pretty sure that these liquid eyeshadows do crease on me, so I probably won't be wearing this for a very long time because my eyelids are just so oily. So now we're going to go on to mascara, and this is quite new as well, but I have used this a few times on my channel. This is the Lash and Roll. So you've got two different bristles. At the top you have like a really large bristle, and at the bottom you have the really tiny ones for your lower lash line, or you can just use them however you want, in all honesty. But I love using this on my lower lash line because it really emphasizes them, which I love. And so now I'm going to finish on the lips. So these are brand new. This is their satin lipstick. Where has it gone? So this is the O Face satin lipstick in the shade No Regret. So it's a deep red, of course, because it's me, and I'm just really intrigued. Like, the packaging is super heavy, but it's a really nice kind of like matte end feel to it. So I'm hoping that these are gonna, well, these are gonna be satin, so these are gonna be really like soft and creamy. So let's hope this is as nice as it sounds. It's really, really nice. I think I need a lip liner. I did have an e.l.f. one, but I've left it in my room and I can't find it. So yeah, this is my finished look. Everything has come together quite nicely. I think reminiscing about some of these products is probably not always the best thing. Like, the foundation is nice, it's not looking the most amazing on my skin, like around my nose, which has always been like my more dry problematic area. I don't know if it's because of the primer, although it does seem to be gripping on everything else quite nicely. I'm not going to say that I'm going to use this on a regular basis, but I am kind of glad that I got it again, because I tend to have foundations that are like my backup, using for kind of like TikTok videos, or just using as kind of like finishing off a look when I'm doing an eye look as like my main thing for the video. I can say that the blush is quite nice. It's, again, you have to be quite buildable. I don't like the way that when I tapped it on, it was just a circle. I think I need to kind of like blend it in a little bit more. What else was new? I mean, the lipstick is nice. It's very creamy. I don't really know what satin lipsticks are supposed to be like, in all honesty, but it's quite nice. It's definitely going to transfer because it's not going to dry down that much. And yeah, this is my finished look. Let me know what you guys think. Have you picked up anything from e.l.f. recently? I know they have a new collection coming out soon. I don't know if it's come out kind of as I've uploaded this, because I'm filming this like probably way in advance, I believe. And yeah, let me know what you've picked up recently. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias, because I'm always active on there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you soon. Bye.